Welcome everybody to Noble Pro as we have Chris Danger making his way out to the squared circle. Now Chris Danger is said to address his loss against the Scoop Scott Richards, who debuted this past week on Noble Pro on the premiere episode. We'll see what he has to say here.
Scott Richards, the Walmart night shift stalker turned wrestler. Ain't that the scoop on that? I mean, if you're going to switch careers, maybe aim a little higher than the Walmart back stock room, huh? But hey, whatever floats your boat. Just keep stacking those cans and dreaming of being a real wrestler, buddy. But hey, let's get one thing straight. Even if you're stocking shelves or stepping into the ring, it's the same story. You're still playing second fiddle. You can call yourself the Scoop all you want, but the real news is this. When it comes to wrestling, I'm the headline and you're just a footnote. But I guess it takes one to know one, right? So keep counting those shelves and I'll keep counting these wins. And let's not forget Richards. You're not just a former Walmart worker, you're a future loser. When I'm done with you at Noble Pro, you'll be wishing you stayed stacking shelves instead of stacking defeats. But as they say, the scoop on that is, you never know when you're going to get scooped up and thrown out with the trash.
And now Chris Danger calling Scoop a pile of trash, it seems like. And I doubt this is the last time we have seen Chris and the Scoop. All right, everybody, we should be good now as we have our first matchup here. And Brandon Collins, the Spartan. Gonna get his way out here now, folks. You heard from Chris Danger to open the show tonight. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Stuff in the production truck decided to reset my audio, which was not good, but we're all good now. So that's what matters. Yeah, Brandon Collins ready to go. A friend of Chris Danger. BDE, does he do everything? Well, we'll find out in a few short moments. As we have this man. Scott Richards, the Scoop. And now Chris Danger had some very choice words for this young man. Insulting his former employment opportunity. I'm not sure. The replay. Oh! Wait a second. I'm not sure what's going on here. All I know is that Brandon Collins attacking Scoop during his entrance. I am not sure what the hell happened there with the replay and in the production truck. I don't know if Danger may have tampered with it or what. But Scoop doesn't even know where he is at this point. This matchup is official now. 2. Scoop hasn't even gotten out of his jacket yet. And his hat. 2. A lot of crazy things happening tonight. Scoop still in his jacket and his signature hat as Scoop drops Brandon Collins. 1 and a kick out. That was just unnecessary. And part of me thinks this is all part of the plan for Chris Danger. And oh, what a cheap shot there from Scoop, but I wouldn't really call it a cheap shot as much as it is payback. Now, folks, that was very uncalled for. The scoop gets the jacket off, and the gloves are off now. Oh, and a spinning back fist. Right to Brandon Collins. And that's busted him wide open. That was just unnecessary there from Brandon. Attacking Scoop before the match. I mean, he didn't get many shots in, but you know, he got enough to get into Scoop's head, but it seems like Scoop is not fazed at all. Now, another thing you'll hear tonight is from our GM, Zane Pierce. What he's going to do is he's going to give you guys an update in regards to the suspension of Morgan Reese, as she was suspended due to her actions past couple of weeks, particularly last week on the premiere of Noble Pro, as well as this past Saturday. You have a triple threat women's main event. Tonight as well, with Brandon Collins looking to lay waste. Here to Scoop, and Scoop, he might be in trouble here, looking for the knee of glory, landed it flush there on Scoop. And Scoop may be down and out after this. No, Scoop able to power out at 2. Now it was Scoop who made his debut in the premiere episode. Voice crack there. Sorry about that. In the premiere episode of Premiere Pro, or I should say Noble Pro, against Chris Danger. A beautiful debut, and honestly, I don't understand the hostility. I get that he's probably not too thrilled that being Chris, as Brandon Collins lands the swanton off of the top rope and a kick out. You know, you're not too thrilled if you're Chris there about losing to a rookie, but you could have at least given him his flowers. But knowing that Chris is arrogant as hell, you know, he calls himself the 99 overall. He says it's not a game anymore, and I get it. I get it. You know, you lived, you know, the YouTuber life dreaming of being a pro wrestler. Scoop, you know, yeah, he's not a YouTuber with almost 2 million subs. He is a YouTuber, but he's not, you know, a popular YouTuber by any means. And that's okay. No need to insult a man's hustle. You have to respect it, if anything. And many independent wrestlers have side jobs. You know, making money on the independent scene isn't great, you know, and before Scoop got signed to Noble Pro, he talked to me and he's like, I've been in 6 to 7 different promotions in this year alone. He's got a lovely girlfriend at home who understands him, who loves him. You know, he's living life right now. And I mean, he's younger than me, and this kid's accomplished so much in his life. Why would you want to shit on that? I don't get it. Not to discredit Chris Danger, but you know, that doesn't take away from Chris Danger's accomplishments, so I don't get the whole going after Scoop's job as a splash lands there on Brandon Collins for the win here, and a kick out at 2. It just seems childish to me. I don't understand the hostility. I don't get it. Maybe I'm not supposed to, but Scoop with the page turner. Paying homage to the anti-diva with a hook of the leg there. Strange hook of the leg, I must add, but Brandon Collins kicks out, and again, going for the cover. Interesting hook of the leg there that time. Absolutely childish, folks. Childish behavior from Chris Danger. Look at his scoop slam. The scoop slam. From the scoop, and now scoop now. He's taking a little bit of a breather there. I understand that. Going up, and now looking for another splash again. And scoop 2, trying to get this one over with, and he can't with that one. And now scoop, looking for the hidden blade, shades of his inspiration. Will Ospreay and Brandon Collins ducked under that in the knee of glory. Wow! Ducked under it in the knee of glory, right on the scoop, and he wins it. My goodness. Wow. Scoop was not ready for that one. At all, folks. But check out some of these replays. I'm not sure what was going on with Scoop. Scoop seemed a little irritated. I think Chris got in his head there. I think Brandon Collins got in his head. Compared to the debut that we saw last week, this is a different side of Scoop. I don't want to say it, but like I said, I think Brandon and Chris Danger had this plan to get in Scoop's head. And this is where it ended, right here with a knee of glory. And the 1, 2, 3. It's Brandon Collins with the victory here. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to have some news on the suspension of Morgan Reese. Let's go backstage to Stephanie Chambers.
I'm here with Zane Pierce, the general manager of Noble Pro Wrestling. Zane, I hope you can give us some insight into Morgan Reese's suspension. Can you confirm that she's been suspended indefinitely?
Understood, Stephanie. First and foremost, I want to convey that Morgan Reese has been suspended indefinitely due to a series of behavioral issues. Her actions, such as the altercation with Scarlett Nova backstage, and her unprofessionalism during the tag team match, have not aligned with the values and standards that we hold in Noble Pro Wrestling. Moreover, her interference in Scarlett's one-on-one match with Bella Durov further emphasized the need for disciplinary actions. Therefore, it is with regret that we announce her suspension, and indeed, her future with Noble Pro remains uncertain.
Thank you, Zane, for providing us with some insight on the Morgan Reese situation. It seems that she is indeed suspended indefinitely. And now, back to you, Botch, for the action in the ring.
All right, folks. Here we are with our next matchup as we have Chris Danger making his way to the ring to face his opponent here tonight, courtesy of our eFed partner, Paradise Wrestling. That is Dante Morales. You heard from Chris Danger to open the show that he was not pleased at all with the loss that he took against Scoop, but looks like Chris Danger had a plan, and there's no doubt in my mind that he told his buddy Brandon to do this. No doubt in my mind, folks. As Dante Morales has definitely his work cut out here for him. And Danger looking to make quick work of Dante Morales. I'd like to send a special thanks to Fight Mikes of Paradise Wrestling, the PWC, for partnering up with us. Some of his talent have been on what was once known as RCW, now Noble Pro before. And how about that? Morgan Reese suspended indefinitely. So she is gone currently. And the key word there, or the key words I should say, from Zane Pierce said, Morgan Reese's future remains uncertain. And that's pretty scary, I have to say, for Morgan Reese. She could be fired here as a German suplex from Dante. Does this mean that Morgan Reese could be out of Noble Pro? Not just out as in suspension, I mean done, fired, gone, terminated. And Danger not pleased that he's got busted open there. You can see the cut near the eye. As Morales now with a switch. Danger now trying to get something going, but Morales working that headlock. Now Danger now finding a way to get out of it. Danger. It's scary. Look at this. Look at that driver. And cradle at both legs there, and oh my. Not even a count of one there. And look at this. Look at this. Chris Danger is just pissed at the refs right now. And that allows Dante to gain an advantage. Look at that stunner there, and a kick out at one. Danger just irritated, easily tempered, and we saw that from him speaking tonight. And now Morales, what a splash onto Danger, and Morales looking to fire up something good here. Oh, look at that splash. Look, shades of the Stinger there with that one. Tried for the super kick, dodged out of it, Morales. Oh, he dodged out of it again. The super kick not connecting there for Danger. And this is the first time I've ever seen Danger like this, where he's rattled, man. Chris Danger definitely not taking that L too well, and an enziguri catches Danger, but also now he's against this newcomer in Dante Morales, and I'm not taking anything away from Dante here, but this is a totally different Chris Danger than we're used to seeing, folks. Totally different. And now Danger's had enough. Danger with a kendo stick in hand. And the referee says no. The referee said no. Snapmare and a kick. Remember, Chris Danger could be disqualified as a result, and Dante taking advantage. One, and Danger refusing to give Morales that 2 count. And oh, what a super kick. And now Danger looking to go for the sweet chin music, courtesy of Shawn Michaels HBK. Sweet chin music, 1, 2. Morales kicked out. What in the hell? Morales kicked out. And I can't believe he's still in it. Oh, and look at this. Just toying with Dante right now. And Dante, look at this. The quick strikes there from Dante. And this is what happens when you talk a lot of shit. Chris Danger was talking the talk, but he's not walking the walk tonight. And Danger really feeling himself now. Look at that camera shot there from our camera crew. You saw him chirping at the ref earlier. And a headlock takeover. Now this is the first time Morales has shown his face here. I mean, he didn't even get an entrance, but Morales really proving himself here. This matchup should have been over a long time ago. Look at that splash! From Danger 2, kick out. And Morales still finding a way to survive. Oh, but he might not survive this. Looking for a taste of danger. Oh, but Morales reversed it. Morales with a reversal. And Danger thought this was just going to be a squash. He thought this was going to be over. I mean, the man didn't even get an entrance on his way out of here. Or out here, I should say. The man did not even get an entrance. And again, Danger can't seem to get anything going. Morales just one step ahead. And I can't say that many times with Danger. Look at this drop kick from Dante, taking a page out of Danger's playbook. I don't know, maybe he was watching Danger before this. Sling blade into a drop kick there. Didn't get much momentum underneath it, but it was effective. And now Morales, oh my God, crashed and burned. Did Morales. And again, Danger just can't seem to get it going. One, and Danger still kicking out at one. And look at this, Dante again, can't seem to land. I think he's trying to go for a splash. I think that's what he's trying to hit there. I'm not too sure, but whatever it is, it ain't working. Danger's dazed a little bit. Both men collided. And now Danger in a heap of trouble now. Danger dazed. Dante doing a little shimmy. Look at this. Stays a Jey Uso right there with the yeets. And a punch there. And Danger again. Powering out at one. And Dante, oh, tried for the shoulder tackle, missed it. And look at Dante now. Dante, DDT to Danger. Danger thought this was going to be a cakewalk, but it's sure as hell not looking that way. But he might have just pissed Danger off. Oh, and Dante got up before he could line up for the sweet chin music. But now Danger's charging it up. Taste of Danger. On to Dante. 2, 3, and it's done. But you have to give credit to Dante here. He fought like hell. Danger thought it was just going to be a simple squash match. Be done with this newbie. But it sure as hell wasn't that way. I thought it was over right here. The sweet chin music. But as you can see there, referee knocked down for the 3 count there. And then there's that splash there. And it could have been over there too as well. But again, Dante finding some way to power out. But an angry Danger? A pissed off Danger? Well, hate to sound cheesy here, but that's dangerous indeed. And it was that taste of danger that ended it all for Dante. Now Chris Danger with a victory. Don't go anywhere, folks. More Noble Pro coming your way. All right, everyone, here we are with your next matchup. And we have Marcus Rivera once again. This time, he is not on Reign. He is on Noble Pro. Now, if you weren't able to catch Reign this past Saturday, folks, definitely check out Reign over on my YouTube channel. Do the command YT in chat and gain access to all of the Noble Pro action, including Reign and every episode of Noble Pro in the respective playlist. As Marcus Rivera went toe-to-toe with Elijah Jones, a longtime friend of his, but it seemed like Elijah Jones did not want to be friends in that matchup. Both men being busted open, beating the living hell out of one another. And that wasn't the main event, but it might as well have been. And Marcus looking to put that L behind him and get a victory here over I would say, a person who's made a name for themselves here on Noble Pro when the company was under the name RCW. And that man is James Moore. Now Marcus better be ready, because this is a former world champion, former RCW world champion. Like I said, folks, we are not completely forgetting what RCW was. We're not forgetting our roots. And this man has been through hell. Remember, folks, James Moore sustained a knee injury. The knee brace isn't on, so that's a good sign. He sustained a rib injury as well at the hands of the Brotherhood. And the Brotherhood have yet to sign their contracts with Noble Pro. They have been, let's just say, not the most negotiable people. And we'll see if Marcus here can get a victory and put that loss against Elijah Jones behind him. But Elijah Jones has to be watching this tonight. You can see quite the size difference here, at least. Oh! The Black Mass kick! Right on to James Moore, and already a kick out there. As Marcus, he's no slouch right now. Against the former world champ of RCW. Like I said, we're not gonna just completely forget about what this brand once was. Now James Moore looking to slow the pace down. James Moore, look at that! The moonsault from the top rope didn't land it in the way that he wanted, but he got the back of Marcus and a kick out at 1. And now James Moore hammering away. Remember, still to come, folks, you have your triple threat main event. Women's main event, I should say. And that should be one hell of a matchup there. For fans of Noble Pro, you guys have been eating good these past, and it's only the second episode of our show. As Mark is continuing with the combinations, but you can see James Moore is just ready for absolutely everything. And Marcus just using that strength. And again, look at this. Again, the quickness of strikes of the double knees. Trying to just get James Moore to stay down a bit. But he won't. And Marcus can't be too happy about what transpired on Rain this past Saturday. However, Marcus, I don't think he's that type of guy to take it out on James Moore. You know, leave all that animosity towards Elijah. Like, there's no reason to hurt James Moore here or to have any animosity towards the guy. Save all of that for Elijah. There's a double foot stomp there, looking like shades of Finn Balor with that. And a kick out at 2. And again, going right back with those punches. And stomping on the ribs there. Now as Marcus tried for something there, and James taking him over to the corner. James now turning Marcus around. James tried for the double axe handle, couldn't do it. And once again, Marcus able to take down James Moore. And look at that. That nice little shot there of Marcus. He's pumped up and ready to go. Look at this, Marcus dropping James Moore. Look at that. Twisting the neck there of James Moore. Could have the victory here, and a kick out at 2. Remember, James Moore is a former world champion. He's no slouch, and Marcus going over the rope. James Moore knew exactly what Marcus wanted to do there. James Moore one step ahead here. And looks like James is just content with taking a little bit of a breather. And never mind, James Moore was like, I'm not done. Forget what I just said. James Moore had other things in mind. And James Moore firing away now. And once again, folks, I'd like to remind you, we have 2 eFed partners here with Noble Pro, one of which we saw earlier in Dante Morales of Paradise Wrestling, PWC, and what a kick! Right to the face of James Moore, and oh, James just kicked out at 1. James kicked out at 1. Oh my! Off of the knee of Marcus. 2. James Moore still powering out at 2.5. Now, I don't know what you need to do to take down a man like James Moore. The Brotherhood tried to take him down with a gauntlet match, and they couldn't do it. Double foot stomp. James Moore got out of the way. Now James Moore Looks like the referee got hit inadvertently there. James Moore on fire right now. And now he looks like maybe he tired Marcus out a bit, and that's going to give a count of 2. And now James Moore, look at this, looking for this knee. Oh, Marcus got out of the way. Marcus just in time, but James Moore, what a knee. Right back. And now James. What's he doing? James, oh my. He looks like he dropped the crown of Marcus's head. And now he's going for that elbow drop, and that landed beautifully. I think James may have hurt himself there. 2, kick out. Marcus got the shoulder up at 2. And that slight hesitation within the cover may have played a role in that. And now James in trouble. Oh, James got the kick though. Able to get out of harm's way for now. James, oh! Pop-up knee strike there. Using the apron for a little bit of assistance. And now James Moore calling up Marcus. This is walking the tightrope. And Marcus was ready for that, but he was too busy taunting for the camera. And James Moore able to take advantage. Did you say a little bit of arrogance a little bit there? I don't know, maybe Elijah got in his head, man. Like I said earlier with Chris Danger, you know, these losses, sometimes they could screw with you mentally. And look at that kick again. And again, Marcus just taunting for the camera like he's been doing throughout this matchup. And token twist there from Marcus, and Marcus looking to end this damn thing. Marcus dropping James Moore. And James Moore is lifeless. Double foot stomp. That's gotta be enough, right? 2, James Moore powers out. There is no way in hell that James Moore is still in this thing. And James Moore with a reversal. James again. Hammer away on Marcus. This is shades of rain this past Saturday. And now he's looking for the strikes. James Moore still hanging in there. Cover of desperation right here. 2, almost had it. And James Moore, you can tell by that expression right there, he thought he had it. James Moore, oh! A little too far for James there. He's got to hurt the tailbone, looking for the twist of fate maybe. Not there. Irish whip into the ropes now. James Moore able to turn it around. James Moore looking for a little bit of run back. Tried for the drop kick and blocked it. Out of the way. James Moore out of harm's way. Look at this. James Moore. Last shot. Last shot to Marcus. 2. Could have it 1. No. Marcus kicked out. Marcus kicked out. And oh my God, Marcus got up. Black Mass. Black Mass kick. Took James Moore's head off and a kick out at 2. How in the hell is James Moore still surviving? How in the hell is Marcus surviving? These two men killing each other here. Much like last time on Reign. And that double foot stomp, and good on James Moore for getting out. For getting out of dodge there with that. And look at this. Couple of face washes, and here comes the big one. Right into the turnbuckle. Oh, James turns it around again. James, you can see the welts on his back. James trying to rush. Marcus just pushed him off like he was nothing. Down he goes. 1, 2, no! James Moore powered out again. What in the hell is it gonna take in Marcus? With the cutter, no, James Moore again with a reversal. Oh my God. James, elbow. You have got to be kidding me. What in the hell is going on? 2, kick out from Marcus. Oh my God! Marcus drops James Moore. That's gotta be it. 1, 2, 3. And Marcus with the victory. But oh, that's Elijah. And Marcus wants a piece. All right, folks, here we are now as we have our main event, and we got a returning star in Mai Shimada. The Maiden of the Beyond is back. We haven't seen her for a number of months. I don't even know the exact timeline, simply because it's been so long. But she is back and ready to go. And now you have the star you can't outshine. It's Lexi Starr. And now Lexi Starr had made a tweet a couple of days ago in regards to being off the card of Noble Pro last week as well as Reign, and she said this: Noble Pro is here, and yet I wasn't on the premiere of Reign or the flagship show. Also, no merch. What kind of company is this? Obviously, Lexi Starr not pleased with our GM, Zane Pierce, and his decisions. And she's right. She doesn't have any merch on our merch store yet, but she will soon enough. And we got, last but not least, we have wrestling's hardcore princess, it's Sky Outlaw. Little late on the pyro though, but we'll take it. All kinds of stuff going haywire today in the production truck. First that replay screen, if you will. And then next thing you know, we saw Scoop being attacked by Brandon Collins. Talk about a cluster F of things going on today. But Mai Shimada returns. And we have women triple threat action here in our main event as the bell sounds. And Mai Shimada going right away. Look at that enziguri right there to Lexi Starr. And Mai Shimada taking out Sky as well. And now Lexi Starr wants a piece. Look at this. Lexi Starr already trying to get it over with. And Sky said no. Understandably so. And look at that! That drop kick from that springboard. I can't believe Sky went that far. And now Sky with the moonsault. She's doing everything. And now Mai Shimada with the drop kick. Now if I'm Lexi Starr, I'm just out of here. Oh, what a super kick there. As Lexi just waiting for the right time. Triple threat rules, no disqualifications, no countouts. You can do whatever the hell you want. Do whatever the hell you please. And oh, there's Lexi throwing the chair right into Sky's head. And you just knew at some point we were going to get some weaponry in this thing. Is Sky looking for the scoop slam perhaps? No. Shot to the hamstring. And there's Mai right there with the clothesline. And look at the code breaker. And look at these quick strikes. The Japanese strong style up in here. And Lexi Starr taking a breather. There's Mai Shimada. Working on Sky. Look at this. Lexi Starr on the apron. Just taking her time. Waiting for her moment. Look at this. Tried for a drop kick. Missed it. I'm not sure who exactly she was going for there. It might have been Sky. It might have been Mai. I don't know. You know, look at this standing shooting star press. She could have the victory here. Not likely, but gonna try anyway. And now Mai Shimada grabbing that kendo stick. And oh, look at this. Lexi gonna use it. And Sky's gonna get some. And Mai Shimada dropping Lexi. As Lexi tried to get Mai with that kendo stick and couldn't do it. And oh, what a pump kick there. And now Sky getting a pump kick for her troubles. Now Mai Shimada getting met with an enziguri. Pump kick again. Lexi just taking out everybody, doing what she does best. Being the star that you can't outshine. That's not just a moniker, folks. That's a way of life for her. Now look at this cover. And Sky just not really paying attention to what's going on here. Look at for the Sky's the limit driver. She's got this. There it is. But notice how none of these ladies going for that cover. Very wise, though. Mai rolling out. And now Sky's got it. Perfect position there for the Skyfall spiral tap. But there's Mai stealing the cover there. And as expected, Sky able to break that up. There's whip into the ropes, or into the corner there. Drop kick there. Mai doing a really good job with those quick strikes. Doing what she needs to do here. Now, if you're Mai Shimada, you just got to keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what works. And don't stop. And both ladies having a kendo stick party. And Mai getting the better of that exchange. Sky decides to roll out there. Oh, look at the enziguri. And a kendo stick in hand. Mai gets out of it, and Mai takes down Lexi Starr. Sky starting to get there. And oh, what a knee strike off of the jaw. Or the chin, I should say. That landed beautifully towards Lexi. But notice how none of these ladies can go for the cover. Oh, look at this. Submission locked in. And oh, what an enziguri. Catching Sky. Now looking for the pin here. She might have it. No. Just a count of one. No, look at this, look at this, look at this! With the armbar submission. And again, you know, submissions are a little bit longer to settle in, so, you know, you got to think about your moveset here in this matchup. One and a kick out. Lexi Starr is not going to be outshined. At least in her mind, she's not. Oh, and the shot with the sledgehammer. And look at this. Lexi tried to go for the DDT, couldn't get it. Oh, look at that punch there, that stiff punch. Oh, Sky. Sky could have Mai Shimada here. And a kick out at one. Couple of close calls. Now look at this. Variation of the GTS. And now Mai going right after Lexi. Lexi with a pump kick. And now Lexi, oh, Sky going out for Mai. There it is. And now look at this. Lexi Starr just waiting for her time. And now Lexi going right with a double axe handle. And Mai holding her knee, and this is perfect. Perfect here. Perfect here. If you're Lexi. Lexi now going for that DDT. Look at that. The Celestial DDT. Celestial DDT. And now Sky doing a little bit of work. Sky got caught with the enziguri. And now Lexi gonna charge right in and completely miss. Sky there, I'm not too sure if just her timing was off or what. Oh, kendo stick being thrown. And Mai dropped Sky with that power slam. DDT again. And now both ladies are down here. Sky. Oh! The Meteora. And that takes care of Sky for the time being. Oh. Lexi may have gotten a little too overzealous there. Look at this. Lexi now trying to take off that turnbuckle. Now look at that! Lexi takes out Mai, but Mai's fine there. Look at the code breaker. And Sky's busted open. Pump kick right to Mai. And now Mai's out of it. Mai's out of it. This is perfect timing. Perfect timing for Lexi here. Here it comes. Lexi, shooting star press, nobody home. And a pump kick there. To Lexi, another pump kick and a chop block. Chop block, right to the knee, kick out. Lexi, again, just not gonna allow anybody to outshine her tonight. Sky is busted up right here. You see the blood. And that shot with a baseball bat ain't gonna help Sky's case. And now Sky taking a breather. Now it's Mai and Lexi. Mai in her return match right now. Lexi with a drop kick. Now Lexi now. Going up top. Lexi. Oh! The Phoenix Splash landed. But Sky's there to interrupt it. Giving Mai some time. And now Mai's perfectly set up for Sky here to take the victory. One. And there's Lexi right there to interrupt it. Again, these ladies are exhausted. You saw Lexi there just gasping for air. Oh, and a kendo stick lands. And Mai Shimada taking this over. Oh, but wait a second. Wait a minute. Oh, this is perfect pickings right here. Perfect pickings. Lexi. Moonsault. Moonsault. One. And there's Sky right there to break it up. I don't think anybody's had a really good time with the pin counts here. Looking for the Skyball Spiral Tap. Nobody home. DDT onto Sky. And now look at this. Shooting star press. Landed flush, but there's Mai. There's Mai. Mai with the mist. Mai with the mist. And she's gonna steal it. She's gonna steal it. She's gonna steal it. No, Sky kicked out. Wow. I thought it was stolen. I thought it was stolen right there. Now look at this. Once again, Lexi just taking her time. Tried for the pump kick, missed it. Mai trying to go for something there. Lexi got out of it. Shot to the knee. Pump kick again. And now there's Sky back in. Insaguri once again to Sky. Mai is out of commission right now. And Sky thrown out. Now look at this. Looking for the Celestial DDT. Could have it here. Celestial DDT. Lining up. Shooting star press. But there's Sky again. There's Sky. Sky. Dark matter. Onto Lexi. Dark matter onto Lexi. Can Lexi get up in time? One. Yes, she can. Oh, but that may have spelled bad for her. There's the Sky's the Limit driver. Sky's the Limit driver. 2, 3, and Sky wins it. What a finish. And what a triple threat match. And notice how the announce table is still upright. There was a couple of times where I thought this match could have been over. The Celestial DDT landed there. Sky was right there to interrupt it, and I thought it could have been over here. But Sky was up just in time. And Sky was in the right place, right time as Mai rolled out. And Sky busted face and all. Able to get the victory here in our first triple threat main event under Noble Pro.